All right, so I haven't been live streaming pre-markets for a while because apparently I was using way too much data, and by the end of each month I was going about just enough to go over my data on my internet. So um, I think it's mostly from my all-day screen recording during the market versus the my 20 minutes of not about 15 to 20 not about 20 minutes of pre-market and post-market reviews. So I'm going to see how how those how the data is used. I'll start trying to do my pre-markets and maybe eventually start doing my post-markets and then just posting my live videos kind of like this later on. So I need to cut them. I'll make them a little go faster. That way, just have an idea of my levels and how price has moved throughout that day. So this is about um, 15 times speed, I believe. So it's about this was the whole trading session from 9:30 to like 4. So it's like 15 times speed. Make it into a 30-minute video. So yesterday, price was just straight dropping. I was trying to find some levels. I tried to find a level right here where there's an absorption candle right here. I like this candle here. Probably hoping the price to come back up and retest and drop lower, but we didn't get anything like that. I'm gonna speed up a little bit more. I'm actually gonna make this go faster, and it's already at 15 times speed. So, oh, no sleep. Where's the speed? Okay. All right. So this is the first signs of absorption coming in right here, and I kind of like what I saw here. Are we at the 2 times speed? We are. So I kind of like what we saw here, and I was just looking for signs of buying on the 15-minute and 30-minute. They were still developing. You can see that buying was happening, but this here was been just an absorption reversal. You can see that we had a nice double bottom right here at 60.10, and then probably just tried to take it up to 61.30. But I don't think price ever went that that high. I think price stalled and then reversed. So, but buyers were stepping in, which is what I want. I want to see buyers step in. I'm gonna go forward a little bit more. All right, so price down. So price went about 14, 16 points, which is not that bad to get this 10 points is good. So price came back down. So now I have my level here. This is a 30-minute buying level that if we go back in 30-minute, that price really respected. I'll pull it up on the main chart. This is the main chart here. Let's do 30-minute. I'm already 3 minutes into this. All right, so right here, a lot of buying and prices came back down to that. So that's where that level came from, where price was absorbing. As you can see on the 30-minute, then it came and it just held. Eventually, price reversed from there, right? I just couldn't figure out how to get long for my sake. I just don't know why I couldn't find an area to go long. I could have tried to enter at this 5-minute here, right around 11 o'clock, this right here. But I was looking for an absorption reversal yellow candle, which we only had one right here. And I think that should have been good enough for me to say, okay, let's go long. We're holding this area here, and we're heading towards 11:30. We do come back one more time around the 12 o'clock time, and that's where I said, okay, I'm not going to get in because we're going into the noon session, and the London session is coming to an end. So I just didn't add into the trade right here. All right. And then that right, you saw that we had a bit of absorption happening right here. It absorbed, and I wanted to enter right at this point here, and then just ride it back up to 61.30. That was my thought. So that would have been my entry. We had that absorption happening. I saw it, but I just didn't take the trade because it was at noon. Right? I thought price was gonna at least sweep the bottoms here, and then move up. All right, take any stop losses we have down here. So 1, 2, 3. Right, these are primary areas for stop losses. Then sweep up because there's not really anything there. But looks like it created the stop losses here and started taking them out. All right, so created the stop losses right here, started taking them out. You can see that price moved up towards that 26 area, and then here it rolled over. right? Because this is where I wanted price to go, 26 or to 30. But it rolled over, kind of held this strong selling that we had here, coincided with, I believe, in Qs. And then price just rolled over, came back down. And then here is when I started looking for entries. I like this buying here. I like the buying there. I tried my first long trying to get to 23. Price came back down at my break even. We had another buying opportunity. Wanted to try it one more time. I should have entered right here at 12. Stop loss down here. But I think I was fearing more of losing that I ended up entering late. And then there goes price at a nice reset here. Probably could have kept my stop loss down there. I don't know if I could have. Yeah, I could. And then price just went to my levels from there, right? 10 points. So I missed that opportunity. That would have been an area to here, add there, and then just run it up to that, and then call it a day right here. I think that became about 22 points. And then right here, I did try to grab this. I tried to match the selling here, hoping that ES would have came down, and Q came down very nicely, right? Came down, had RSIs, and then started really buying. I thought about buying here, but this just was way too high. Even though we had the RSI buying and we're staying in it, it was just way too already up at my level that I didn't enter. I wish I did. That's another 10 points. Right, closing that high there. That's another 10 points. And then I would have been aiming for this absorption candle up above. I don't know if we ever reached that prior to the session closing. 330, 345, oh, we did. We reached it. So that would have been it. So I would have entered back wherever that is. So down here at 22, boom, and then that would have been it. Exiting at either this candle or that candle right here. Nice absorption. Any of these would have been a good area to exit. So price went to my level of interest. I just could not find a reason to enter. Let me go back real quickly and see yeah, okay. See, I just didn't find a reason to enter. But we stayed buying wise from that. When do we get these buys? From the 11 o'clock, I believe we started seeing buying. Yeah, around 11:30 is when the buying really stepped in, and then that's when 12 o'clock hit, and then we came back down. So that's it. Okay, so enough of that. That's a lot of minutes into that. Let's go into today's levels. There's no major news that I saw. We got a 9:45 PMI. Actually, that might be a major, and then 10 o'clock. And then yeah, 9:45. Oh, we have consumer sentiment as well at 10. Okay, so the 9:45 might be major enough. So let's get into it. This is the main chart. So VIX did gap up on Wednesday. We've been kind of holding up these highs up here. Basically is what we're just working with here. Let's go to ES first, and then let's work our way around. Let's go to the daily, see if there's any volume in that. There was a ton of buying there. Boom. Right, even though we sold majorly, there's a lot of buying coming from that area where we bought at. Let's go to the 4 hour. You can see that's where I had that level. Right, all that buying. Price came back to it, sold into it in reverse. I think we might visit this down there again. 1 hour. Right, kind of breaking this ab here. Let's push this forward. So we got absorption down here on that 1 hour. Damn, I really could have did well with this and just let price just go. I really fumbled that one a little bit, and it's okay. It's all a learning process. I just like the fact that I stayed patient. That was probably most important. 30 minutes. Got a nice, interesting absorption candle right here. I'm going to delete this. This is no longer interesting. I'm going to look at this 30-minute abs. And then let's look for any strong end of day volume. I believe I had already put my highs and lows from the day before. Alright, so this is the one that we're kind of still inside this strong end of day volume right here. Alright, we're kind of still inside of that. Alright, so That's interesting. I see some buying coming out of that. Let's go to the 15 minute, zoom out. 15-minute abs, strong volume right here, right? So deciding, I think that, yeah, our area of interest will be here for that sell-off. But this is probably not really important because we're kind of still lingering inside of it. We got a 15-minute abs right here. We're 10 minutes in already. All right, going as quickly as we can. Got a 15-minute abs right here as well. Let's just grab this bad boy, drop it right down here on top of that like that. Let's get rid of this here. We have a buying that succeeded in a sense. We're gonna heat this like that. We're gonna look for any RSIs coming out of these levels to see if I can really validate them. I'm gonna still mark this area like this because I want to see what's really truly going on over there. That is the highest volume of the day, correct, for the 15-minute. Yeah, so let's go to the 5-minute, zoom out. We see that we got some selling RSIs. Boom. Absorption happened. Couldn't hold. We had some buying there. We had some selling. We had some absorption there. Coinciding with this here. Alright, and now we have buying coming out. No RSIs coming out of these levels. Now we have a 5-minute abs as well. 5-minute absorption. So this area is going to be very important for me. Because it's a 30-minute, 5-minute, and 15-minute absorption all right here. Price did come back to it and bounce a little bit. And then nothing right there. So this is probably going to be the most important area. A lot of volume right here in a day. It's this candle here, which is what we've kind of been all inside of. So like I said, I'm not going to really pay too much attention to that candle, but I'm just gonna just draw to see how price is reacting around it. That's pretty much it, right? Other than that, this is probably more important up there. Let's go to the 1-minute. Any RSIs coming out of those levels from the 1-minute? No buying RSI. 1-minute looks like crap. RSIs all over the place. Okay. Zoom out. This is what we're working with. Alright, so let's go back to 5. Alright. A lot of buying right here. Alright, so I'm definitely going to mark this like that. And then since that is the area where we had the most activity, I'm going to be interested in price coming back to it. Jeez, that is a huge level. Huh? Move. How many points is that? 6 points? Sheesh. Alright, anyways. Let's zoom out. So that's the level that we're working with now. Below it, down to here. Above it, that. Okay. Done with that. Let's go to NQ. We are 13 minutes in. Trying to wrap this up as quickly as I can. NQ did a full reversal. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what that looked like. Did we have buying? We did. Let's go to the 4-hour. That's a weekly candle. 4-hour right here. A lot of selling. We had a nice absorption right here. Why don't I have anything marked for this? Because I think this is where we're going to reject. We reject that area quite some time. Abs. 4-hour abs. Alright, so let's do that. So we're going to look into this area here. This weekly is just very soft. I want to make it very mellow. That I don't need to be that even standing out anymore. Let's go to the 1-hour. Straight sell off right there. looking to see if there's anything in here. We got that same 1 hour man, absorption, that definitely could have made capitalize on that one. Excuse me. 30 minute, anything on the 30 minute, that one can go. This, we are basically destroying it. There's a lot of buying right here. I like this. Let's see what's going on over here. There goes our 30-minute absorption right here. Same thing as yes. Um, End of day volume is definitely part of this one here. That's pretty weak. Got buying right here. All right, this one is interesting. I want to see what's inside of that. Our selling came here, came back down. We got that 4-hour abs for this, which is part of that. Let's go back to 4-hour real quick. Let's want to step back and just glance. RSI fell. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we're at 30 minutes. Strong selling came back, retested. All right, 1 hour failed buying. Is that what that say? It does say that. Look at that, 1 hour failed buying. All right, cool. All right, so boom, came back, boom, came back again. Just all of this happened like mostly towards the end of the day or pre-market, not even like during the session. All right. There's a lot going on in this area here. Let's go to the 15 minute. Maybe the 15 minute can help. So we've got 15-minute abs as well. Still got that. Nothing up here. All right, 5-minute it is. 5-minute. Let's go 15-minute. If my brain stopped for a reason, because I noticed something, mark it. Because I stopped and noticed that, and I wanted to ignore it, but what good is that going to get me if it plays out? I'm glad I kind of paused. Look at this. This is definitely buying right here. Alright, it's not as big as that, but that makes most of this seems interesting. Okay, let's erase that. Let's go to the 5-minute. See if there's anything to back up some of these claims. 5-minute. Apps. Sheesh. Okay. Alright, so we got definitely absorption right here. We have buying right here. Buying right here. Alright, so we'll come back to you. I zoom out. Alright, this should have really been held. But looks like we have destroyed this. So there's that. Nothing in this here besides that. So this is probably our most important area here. 1 minute. Buying. Alright, so 5-minute. We have 5-minute buying. That's the same thing right here, right? And we're just gonna mark them like this. All right, bring this to an end. Oh, I didn't do my settlement price because I am already starting going over 20 minutes. All right, let's do settlement prices, and then I should be done. I don't think I need anything else. cool. Like that there. So that's probably going to be the most important area for me. I think so. I really would like to see price come down and settle. That means basically close the gap. Right, this area, 15 minute also. Um, so let's put that to the left. Alright, so essentially that's what I'm working with. Let's go to, I don't think there's anything I can do with this one. This one is just what it is. Alright, it's just inside of that. Sell, buy, really. Not going to keep this. Alright, so that's basically that. So let's just go into the, I just want to see the wider picture of the charts, and then I'm going to close it out. I'm going to get rid of the 4-minute abs. Oh, is this our first time reaching that? And look at we tested in the morning. Alright, let's go to the full hour. I don't have that there, do I? Oh, I do. This is an absorption area where price has absorbed. So this is the area where we can probably reject. So we're aiming for these areas here. This is a little higher area where we could probably reject. All right. So and then we look at this one here. We can see that we have absorption happening right here at the top, looking very nice, strong buying. Right. That's a 30-minute strong buying. So buyers are in control. And ES is feeling different right here though. But buyers are in control, and Q is feeling different over here too. Sheesh. But buyers, I think buyers are still in control, especially with all of this. I like to see buying come back down here. All right, so that's it for me.